Hi, welcome to readmeproject.com. The paper you have requested is on the influence of adaptive inference system and fuzzy rule-based classification system for imbalanced datasets. Let's have a look on our abstract. Classification with imbalanced datasets supposes a new challenge for research in the framework of data mining. This drawback seems once the amount of examples that represents one in all categories of the dataset is way below the opposite categories. In this manner, the training model should be custom made to the present state of affairs that is incredibly common in real applications. This paper studies the behavior of multi-objective genetic algorithm for jointly performing a feature selection and learning fuzzy rule-based classification system in imbalanced datasets. Now let us have a look on our data flow diagram. First we need to give raw dataset as an input. Then we need to oversample the data and we need to generate the rules for the oversampled data. After that we need to compute rule weight and we need to identify inference system. Once these are identified, we need to evaluate chromosomes and apply crossover, then mutate. After updating all these things, we need to identify the best solutions extracted from the GA. Now let's see the demo of our project. First, run main.java in class imbalance package. Select the dataset by clicking the search button. Here for imbalance classification we have used 10 types of datasets: WCP, Survival, PIMA, Magic, Cancer, Concrete, Class, Haberman and Iris. Select any one dataset which we have to use. For example, I am selecting PIMA dataset. Click load data. Now click load data. The datasets are successfully loaded in the database. Then click view data. These are the attributes which we are going to use in this datasets. Next, we need to apply pre-processing methods. Click pre-process. First, we need to calculate nearest neighbor for each and every data used in the PIMA dataset. For nearest neighbor calculation, we have applied Euclidean distance calculation. Click nearest neighbor. The nearest neighbor distance has been calculated now. Then we need to oversample the data. We need to compare the first point and next point based on the distance calculation. Based on the nearest distance, we need to oversample each and every data. Only by oversampling only we can able to calculate fuzziness and matching degree in this project. So the data has been oversampled now. Click view data. These are the values which we have used in the oversampling. So the data after oversampling, the data set will be like this only. Then click RB. Here first we need to identify the fuzziness of the data. Click generate fuzzy. The fuzziness has been calculated now. Then we need to extract matching degree. Click matching degree. So the matching degree values has been displayed in this text area. Based on the class value, the matching degree has been extracted. So once the matching degree has been extracted, click T norm. We need to calculate T norms. So based on the ID and the class value, we have extracted T norm calculation in this paper. So after calculating the T norm calculation, click next. Extract the matching degree values. Then click classification. Based on the T norm calculation and matching degrees, the data set has been classified. it will take some time for classification. So these are the results which we have got after applying classification. Then click next. Now we need to click get data. Here we are applying genetic algorithm for processing the data. The results has been displayed over here. The population size has been created here, and the current system time mills has been calculated. Then for each and every attribute used in the dataset, a gene is extracted and fitness function is calculated for the dataset. So after that, click Wilcoxon test. Here for each and every attribute, first we need to extract the x and y value and calculate the difference calculation for each and every x and y values. So after calculating the x and y value difference calculation, we need to identify absolute calculation, absolute difference between the x and y values. So after, based on this absolute difference and difference calculation, we will extract the ranks and Wilcoxon value for each and every attributes. After that, finally we are getting the average value for the Wilcoxon value based on the ranks. Then click next. We need to identify the ratio of each and every algorithms which has been used earlier. Click IR. It will show the attributes and the class percentage of the IR class algorithms which has been used for these data sets. Then click algorithm. Click average results. So all the data sets results has been stored here. Click final results. Then click graph. It will show the effectiveness of chi-square algorithm and genetic algorithms which we have used now. That's all, the process is over. Thanks for watching clickmyproject.com.